I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art because something has to mean something. And works of art don't mean anything. They are realities. This reality tends to turn everything into language. We lose sight as a kid at school. We have an art period, and I love to.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
Of course, everybody loves doing art. That's play. Yes, it's play, but it's very important, serious play. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it one way or another. I think my work is an expression of some of my early stuff. I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art. I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art because something has to mean something. Works of art don't mean our culture, reality. What is reality? Sight, it's there. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
When I was a kid at school, you had an art period, and I loved it. And when I told anybody, of course everybody loves doing art, it's play. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. Yes, it's play, but it's very important, serious play. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it. I think my work is an expression of some of my earliest experiences. Because our culture too much art is, we lose sight of the actual being. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art because something has to mean something. Works of art don't mean it's reality. What does reality mean? It's there. Of course, everybody loves doing art. That's play. Because something has to mean something. Works of art don't mean anything. They are realities. What does reality mean? It's there.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
Yes, it's play, but it's very important, serious. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it. I think my work is an expression of some of my earliest experiences.
What are you going to do when you grow up?
Much art is. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it one way or another. I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art because something has to mean something. Because our culture tends to reality. What is reality? It's there, actual being, because something has to mean something. Works of art don't mean anything. They are realities. What does reality mean? It's there. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. When I was a kid at school, you had an art period, and I loved it.
What are you going to be when you grow
When I
up?
told anybody, of course everybody loves doing art. That's play. Yes, it's play, but it's very important, serious. We are surrounded by stimulus, and we are always responding to it one way or another. I think my work is an expression of some of my earliest experiences. Much art is. Because our culture tends to turn everything into language, we lose sight of the actual being. I have a theory that when kids learn to read, they stop making art because something has to mean something. Works of art don't mean anything. They are realities. What does reality mean? It's there.
What are you going to be when you grow up?